Loving the drum beat. I tell you.
Children.
Gets everyone into the mood, doesn't it?
Yeah. I love a nice bit of air drums. You get on the old steering wheel in the car in the summer. You go, and
Oh,
you
yeah,
look
as soon as I do drop off at school, the music goes up. It's like, boom.
Yeah, that awful music that the kids don't like, you know.
Saying that, my kids have got good taste. My daughter's favourite at the minute is what's it called? It's by the White Stripes. Seven Nation Army. She loves that tune at the moment, and also the Aerosmith song "Like a Lady." That's what
Dude
it's called?
Looks Like a Lady.
Yeah, she loves that tune.
Fantastic.
Classic, no one
It's one for Alex, actually. Dude Looks Like a Lady.
That's nice, isn't it?
We could. I mean,
Dress me up in drag.
yeah.
Well, we've done Boris. Let's
Done
just carry on
Done
working
Boris.
on.
We've got other ones coming up, which is fantastic. So why not?
But why we're here today is to introduce one of our new presenters, Alex.
Well, we say introduce.
Hello.
He's been straight in there.
I know.
He's already done a lot, but we're going to give you a proper introduction.
Proper introduction.
Hi, Alex.
Hello everybody.
Hi,
Hello,
Boris.
how are you?
Very well, thank you. Feels weird being interviewed now.
Yeah.
It's your turn now.
Feel the pressure.
I know.
So, Alex, tell us about you're into your Amdram and you work locally and you live locally, so you're a local boy.
Very much so.
Which is good. That's good. Not a lot of driving then, which is
No.
even better. So there's nothing worse than getting a new presenter and they come like an hour and a half away. It makes it quite difficult. So you're going to be out and about with us.
I am, yes.
Already are.
Already have been, yes.
And he's been on his own as well. Did you get asked, Tammy, to go out? No, it's just him. Just him. Okay, that's fine.
Oh, no. I was. They could say, do you want
Speechless.
to come along? And I was like, I'll be there, but I've got no makeup on today, so I'm not coming in front of the camera today.
I said to
I'll come
Alex,
down and spy on you, but I can't do anything.
Yeah, it was funny.
I say to Alex, we can't bring her along. She's expensive, so we just do it ourselves.
Yes, because I'm free.
Yeah, but without the makeup, she's cheaper. With the makeup, she's more expensive.
I won't go on camera without my
That's what I mean. I have the same problem.
Anyway, this isn't about me today. We've done me.
Oh, that makes a change. That makes a change. It's normally about it's the Tammy show.
I thought it was normally about Neil. Hello. I'm Neil. Hi,
behave.
Neil.
Behave.
So, Alex, you have been part of, and this is how we met, Bright Light Theatre Company for quite a few years now.
Absolutely, yes. 7 years, I think it's
And you've done at least, more than 11 productions with them?
Oh, coming up for nearly 20, I think. Probably, yeah, a good dozen or more.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And what sort of parts have you been able to sink your teeth into, as well as being a director?
Wow, yes. I have, had the pleasure of directing you, of course. Directed The Importance of Being Earnest last year?
Yeah, it was
last year. But myself, no, I've been blessed with playing wonderful and weird characters. I think the character that I really put my heart and soul into would be dear Jim Trott from The Vicar of Dibley.
Yeah, you
Yes.
literally, you did...
I transformed
aged
myself.
Yes. No.
No, other way round.
Is it?
Yeah,
No.
Yes. No is his wife.
Ah, okay. All right.
Yeah.
So
He's no. Yes, Jim. Yeah.
Jim. Yeah, it works quite well on radio, doesn't it? Because you haven't got the makeup and stuff like that. You can just do the voice.
As soon as I got cast, it was the director said to me, it was a case of you're going to be playing a 75-year-old man. You're clearly not 75. We need to tackle your hair. What are we going to do? And I was like, well, I don't particularly want to put baby powder in it because it look like I've got severe dandruff. Every time I move my head, it just build up on my shoulders. So I said, look, if Bright Light are willing to fund it, I'll go and get it dyed.
And you did?
I did.
So you're a method actor.
Very much
You're
so.
a method actor. You like to get involved. You submerge yourself totally.
I
You
binge
really
watched.
do. You do, don't you? I've noticed that.
I binge watched every episode of Vicar of Dibley for the auditions.
Okay, and what was your favourite episode? Come on then. What's your favourite episode of The Vicar of Dibley? If you watched them all, we've all got our favourite.
I think it's probably this. It's not the entire episode, but it's just the scene where Jim's sitting there and he's talking about the time that he was on Deal or No Deal with Noel Edmonds, and he walked away with 10p because he goes no deal, and they completely disregard what he doesn't know what he means, so he walked away with 10p instead of £100,000.
I don't remember that one.
Yeah, it's only a small little segment, but then he was saying that he's been stuck to the TV, and then he lifts his hands up and he's physically glued to the TV. So
I get it. Yeah.
he was building an Airfix model of the USS Enterprise, and
Okay, so
had a bit of spillage.
So Jim Trott. Okay, do you play? Have you ever played like classic roles? You know.
I've played one real actor that lived back in the 1940s. He was a Broadway star back in America. He was called Felix Giesel, and he was known for playing Moriarty on stage with his best friend William Gillette, who plays Sherlock Holmes.
Surprisingly enough,
yes. Yeah. So you've got his best friend is also then playing his arch enemy. So Felix was a real person that lived back in 1940s, very much the old New York. So I did a lot of research on him to find out what type of person he was, if I could find any real pictures of him to see if I could stylize my look.
Did you have like a pencil moustache and things like that? Was that what they used to do back then?
No, I was quite lazy. I didn't make myself look like him purely because I was during the stage of where I was growing my beard out for the year to raise some money.
Oh.
You were growing a beard?
I grew a beard out for a year to see how much money I could raise.
How long did it get?
Nowhere near as like Santa worthy, but I think.
Speaking of, we're going to slightly change it because you've realised that Jack, who is not on camera but he is here, you've realised that you two met long before you realised.
Oh, spooky!
Yes, we have.
When you played Santa.
It is true. Yes, no, me and Jack, we crossed paths. I think 2018 was the first time.
Quite a few times as well. Yeah.
Yeah, that we came across each other and had no idea. It was a case of that I just went round to Jack's to have a chat and spitball ideas of what we could do together going forward with Buzzpodcasts and SMJ. And we were showing videos with each other of the bits and pieces that we've done, and I showed Jack a video of a Christmas parade here in Camberley back in 2018. He goes, "Well, this is my video."
And you were Santa.
Yes, me and my sister were in the horse-drawn carriage.
Well, she was Santa as well, was she?
She was my head elf. She was my head elf.
Well, funny you should say that because I had the same thing with Jack. He sent me a picture and goes, "This is you." I'm like, "Where did you get that from?" It was when I had the Reds car. Remember that?
Yeah, that was when we had the was a carnival, wasn't it?
The carnival.
Yeah.
That was a carnival procession many years ago. Yeah. That was.
Yeah, because I saw you go past and just thinking about it, and then later I think, "Oh, minute, he looks really familiar." I go from picture.
It's a small world when that happens. Like you two were like, Jack's like, yeah, that's my footage.
That's my video. You see that CN in the corner. That's Camberley Net. That's my YouTube channel. I'm like, shut up.
There you go. You see.
But yeah, and then I showed him another video of a parade. I think it was a summer parade where I helped out the Hats Panto, and they dressed me up as Spot the dog. So I was the
He was in that as well.
I was the mascot dog costume, and Jake was like, "Yeah, you came up and licked my camera."
So did you guys ever when you first met? Was there a moment? Do I know you from somewhere?
No, because I was always in a costume. My face was never
but Jack
seen.
Wasn't.
But no. You never saw me outside of the costume because we never spoke when I was Santa. Jack was filming me from afar.
Gotcha.
Because Jack filmed me when I had to learn on the fly a dance routine that I then performed with the Scouts.
Do you know what I was thinking at the time I was filming it? I was actually up on those little stone bits to get my height quite high up so I can get him sort of dancing. So, what an idiot.
Hang on. I want to know what dance routine it was. What dance routine was it?
By the way, I take that back. By the way,
I think it was just something that they had learned. The scout leader, she came to me and she said, "Oh, the children are all going to perform a dance for everybody that they've been learning for quite some weeks now. Would you join in with them?" I'm like, "Well, I don't know what they're going to do." And she was like, "It's fine. Just stand in front of them and they'll show you what to do." So I'm just in Camberley dressed as Santa wearing two fat suits.
I did think they did well with that Santa that year because I think most of the Santas I had here were really kind of boring,
Yeah.
But we was like dancing and stuff. Oh, this is really cool because it's kind of what you need, isn't it? Santa to be part of the audience.
Yeah, it was with a company called Great Grottos.
So it was a good Santa suit then as well, wasn't it?
It was tailor-made.
It wasn't one of these cheap ones. So
it was a tailor-made Santa suit that I had to go off to London to get fitted for.
Oh,
really?
Wow, so they really went all out for this.
So I went off to London. So I got given the job, and when I first started, it was a case of here's one that is just a spare in Basingstoke, because that's where my first shift was. And then they said, put this on, and then when you get good, we'll branch out and we'll get you a tailor-made one. So then they sent me off to London after my first year, and I got fitted for a suit, and then I went and put it on, and then they said, right, we're now going to send you to Santa school.
Oh, brilliant.
So I was sitting in a classroom with...
the Hogwarts, but for Santa.
Very much so, yeah. I was sitting in a classroom.
It is a big thing,
with-
especially in America.
It
New
is.
York,
Yeah.
very
Yeah,
serious,
yeah.
very, very serious.
I thought it was a joke, but I walked into this classroom in my Santa suit with all my beard and then it glued to my face so it moved as I spoke.
Yeah. And you didn't
And,
feel so stupid.
No, because I walked in and there was like 12 other men dressed as Santa, and I'm thinking, am I hallucinating? This is
Brilliant.
bizarre.
Taking you back to your childhood.
Yeah, so we're all sat there, and the guy that was running the course, he stood in front of us. He said, "Right, Santas, we're going to practice our ho ho ho." So there's like 14 men in this classroom going ho ho ho, 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 and we're just doing this on repeat. I'm thinking,
Oh, that's
this is-
hilarious.
this-
If any
is
children are out
really
there,
strange.
it's all to do with the Santa franchise.
It
Because-
is.
because obviously, Santa can't be, everywhere.
No,
at once.
I am
Yeah.
one of Santa's helpers. You
Yes.
know, we
Yes.
do help him because he's a very busy man.
Yeah.
He
Yes.
cannot be everywhere at once. So we get contacted on our North
Do you have like a
Pole
beeper,
phone. I do.
a bat phone, or even a Santa
Santa
phone?
phone, yes.
Santa
Oh,
phone
for
goes
that.
off in the corner.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Santa Pager.
you've had it's obvious you've had a passion for performing arts in one way or another
Yeah.
for some time. Did you do anything in school for performing arts? Were you always part of shows in school?
When I was little, it was a case of that I wasn't very interested in sport. I didn't really care for football or anything of the sort. So my parents were trying to find something that I could do extracurricular that would kind of come up with a hobby. And then they found Stagecoach in Wavell School in North Camp. And they paid for me to attend this on every Saturday for, I think it was like 4 hours. So I was out of their way, so they could go. I was out of their way, so they could get on with what they needed to do. And it was a case of, and I got taught how to sing, dance, and act.
All under
We
one
have-
roof.
All under one roof.
We haven't
Fantastic.
got him singing yet, have we?
No, not yet. No, plan on that one.
Yeah.
We're planning on, I think, like Frank Sinatra. We spoke about last night, wasn't it, Jack?
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be
To
amazing.
see me swing.
Is that word again? Amazing.
Is that Robbie Williams doing Frank Sinatra? Is it?
So obviously
yeah.
you've done that for some time, and then you have a job that you're quite passionate about, but you're also enjoying this, and so this is one of your main
Hobbies.
hobbies. It is one of your main.
It is.
I was getting there. It's okay.
I think it's probably safe to say it's probably my only hobby. I don't have very many, but it plays into the fact that I love becoming different characters. I go off to comic book conventions and bits and pieces as well, and I really immerse myself in the character that I'm dressing up as. I've started to become a bit known to cosplay as Simon Pegg characters.
Yeah.
So
Speaking of watch this space,
yes.
people, we have some things coming up. Or those of you listening, you'll have to watch something. And those of you who are watching, we forgot to mention at the beginning, we are of course here at the Login Lounge in Camberley.
Yes.
Is that where we are? We come here every week. I always wonder where we are.
Oh,
Well, it's not always good. It's most weeks. There will be a few weeks we're doing a few other places. We're potentially going to go to Guildford a few times, but this is definitely one of our
This is our
faves at the
hub,
moment,
if
isn't
you
it?
like.
This is one of our faves place to come to. So yeah. So do you want anything else you want to share with us, Alex?
Yes, Alex.
Hello,
tell, us,
Neil.
tell us some things about Tammy. You must
it's not
over
Tammy.
the
Well,
years. Over the
over the
years.
We've only known
years.
each other a year.
Yeah, I know.
Roughly a year. Roughly
Over
a
the
year.
year.
The vast range of a year that I've known this lovely lady, what could I possibly
This isn't
say?
about me, people.
I know.
There should be another podcast,
It'll
part two
be,
for Tammy.
all about Tammy. But no, Tammy, lovely, very good actress. It was a pleasure being her first director. Very
Yeah.
easy to work with. Very good, a lot of great ideas that she came forward with when working with Tammy and the others on Importance of Being Earnest. You were the first to be cast when I went away after
really?
watching.
Well,
the
that's always a
audition.
good thing.
It was
That's
so
always a
easy
good
to
thing.
cast you because
Because I'm short and Cecily is
and
little.
you're very young in looks.
Oh, well, thank you. I did mention before it gave me a bit of a boost. I'm
That's it.
39 playing,
playing an 18-year-old.
18-year-old.
That's it.
Does
I gave you that
something-
confidence.
Yeah.
But no, it was a very easy cast. It was a case of right, okay.
We had
Or,
such a good time, didn't we? We all
We
did.
did.
We really enjoyed
We
that
did
show.
have good fun. Yeah.
I mean, I must admit, for me and for you guys, doing what we do, I think is absolutely fantastic because you can just be yourself, or you can be somebody else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the great thing about what we do. So thank you very much, Alex.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you very much, Tammy. It's not all about Tammy. It's
No,
not all about
no,
Neil.
it's
It's
just
all about
Alex.
Alex today.
Here at SMJ Media Group, we are a non-profit company providing fun, free content for local businesses. If you like our content and would like to support us, please visit buymeacoffee.com/SMJ Media Group and buy us a coffee.